Dells Raceway Park hosts the American Speed Association Quick Trip Midwest Tour presented by Echo Outdoor Power Equipment. More than 40 top cars and drivers are entered rolling into central Wisconsin, with NASCAR driver Johnny Sauter returning to where he got started.
It means a lot to me, obviously. I mean, the Dells Raceway Park is special to me because this is where I ever, first time I ever turned live in a stock car was here. So, 12 years ago already. So, it's extra special, I guess, coming back this year after we ran so well last year, finished second. Time flies.
3 generations of Sauters have raced here. Older brother Tim is a former ASA National Tour champion. Tim's son Travis is one of the current ASA Midwest touring stars.
The old National Tour was a part of our lives, growing up. Me being a kid going to the races, and I always look forward to racing in that series. But since it's gone, this is the next best thing, and I'm happy to carry it on.
Anytime you're passionate about something and you work as hard as you do to maintain these race cars, it's very competitive, and it's not one of them deals where it's life or death, but it's bragging rights, I guess I would say.
This may be a Sauter family reunion of sorts, but don't forget about local standout Kenny Richards. He won the biggest race of his career in this event 1 year ago.
You can tell by the way that the stand's still up here, it's a big race for everybody around here. I don't know if we got the car that we had last year to be able to do what we did last year, but we're going to give it our best shot.
16 drivers will qualify for the Miller Lite 100 presented by Arby's feature event on time. The rest have to race their way in. In the first qualifying race, that's the veteran Don Thunder Turner out of La Crosse, Wisconsin, first to the checkered flag ahead of Frank Cryer in the 99 car. Turner has as many laps here as anyone. In the second qualifier, that's the 9 of second-year tour driver Kyle Kalmus out front. He'll transfer into the feature along with Jamie Iverson in the 97 car. Tim Sauter doesn't have a lot of time behind the wheel of this 0 car, but he'll get it out front in the third transfer race, and Sauter will move on to the feature along with Jonathan Island, who won the previous tour event in Jefferson.
This was a last-minute deal, but it's always good to come home and race, and we got a lot of fans in this area, and it's just fun to come and do.
The top 16 qualifiers are split into 2 8-car heat races, and they'll race for points that count in the championship standings. Jacob Gady in the 72 turned heads last year when he won the Midwest Tour event at Sauk Center, Minnesota. He'll score a heat race win here. Johnny Sauter isn't worried about point standings, but he's out to win wherever he races. And Sauter will wheel that 43 car to a heat race win ahead of some of the tour's finest.
The coolest thing about being here this time is I've got my own car. We built our own car, and we're not borrowing anybody's stuff. So first time out of the box, it's been pretty good. So that's more exciting for me than anything, I guess, is being able to build a car and have it be competitive.
The last chance race gives 2 drivers the chance to race their way into the main event, and this will be a strong field. It'll be a pair of Wisconsin drivers getting it done. Jeff Storm takes the win in the 25 car ahead of defending series champ Nathan Hoslide. Both move on to the feature.
We had a real good car for the qualifying, or last chance race, I should say. So we got a long ways to go coming from the back, but make our necessary adjustments, ride it out, hopefully get a good finish.
Fans who support the Midwest Tour are also supporting a worthy cause. Before the main event, the Tour and title sponsor Quick Trip make a donation to Wisconsin's Special Olympics, an effort that will continue throughout the year. Now it's time to rev them up. The engines are fired and drivers are ready to go at it for 100 laps at Dells Raceway Park. Dundas, Minnesota's Donnie Reavers in the 41 and Montello, Wisconsin's Kenny Richards in the 9 bring the field to green, and the Miller Lite 100 presented by Arby's is underway. The start is clean, and Reavers will make the inside groove work and take the lead, with Richards right behind in second. Farther back, both Jeff Kendall in the 00 and Ken Reiser in the 2 car have had a lot of success here over the years. Both have a lot of fans at Dells Raceway Park. Trouble early. Blake Horstman in the 75 is spun. Jonathan Island is around in the 77, and that's the 99 of Frank Cryer with the nose torn off. This will bring out the yellow flag. Back under green, and it's Reavers and Richards running 1-2. Frank Cryer is back on track, but the Partyville, Wisconsin driver has a tough day ahead. Battle for third, and West Salem, Wisconsin, Steve Carlson will take the spot from Tim Schendel in the 21, with Andrew Morrissey in the 39 also moving up. Third-generation driver Travis Sauter passes Kenny Reiser, and Johnny Sauter is also on the move, getting by the 00 of Jeff Kendall. At the halfway mark, it's Donnie Reavers, and he's stretching the lead over Richards. Steve Carlson in the 66 has a lot of laps here, and he's moving up past Richards into the second spot. Morrissey will follow, and so will Travis Sauter up into the 4th position. And Johnny Sauter is also on the move in the black 43. He's just taken over 5th. And with 7 laps to go, the caution flies. Jeff Storm in the 25 is involved, along with Chris Kelly's 77 car. Reavers brings the field to green. He's led all day long. Can he hold on and take the win? Steve Carlson's record of wins and championships stands up to anyone's. Carlson is there, and Reavers shuts the door. There's contact on the front stretch. And Donnie Reavers, second in the Midwest Tour standings last year, wins his first ASA Midwest Tour feature event. He's just won the Miller Lite 100 presented by Arby's at Dells Raceway Park.
That's awesome. It's it's the biggest race we've ever won. So, we've won a lot of races and a lot of championships. But it's not every day you get to come and race with 40 of the best Midwest racers in the country. So it definitely means a lot to be here in Victory Lane. Everything is always about Steve Carlson. He's accomplished so much in racing. So to get to race with him and to hold him off, I guess, is a big accomplishment in my mind.
The ASA Quick Trip Midwest Tour is presented by Echo Outdoor Power Equipment. Special thanks to Skag Power Equipment, Hype Energy Drink, and Pony Express Motor Coaches. I'm Bill Holland with your ASA Midwest Tour online update. Next tour stop, June 13th, Hawkeye Downs Speedway in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, the Keith Fleck Miller 100.